So on a serious note, we do have these clues once again. We do have the roofies. We have the pictures of Maggie Burnz. One thing that I did not stress was panties of Maggie Burnz. At least we assume they were Maggie, but they're not Sam's.
Are they here tonight?
They're Joe Denny's panties.
They're not mine. So are they?
Introducing reporter Sam, and she's been pissed off at me for a week. Babe, I swear I had nothing to do with
it. It was hard to get her. It was hard to get her on the show.
Wait,
she's only been talking to Ryan through me.
Let me smell them, and I'll tell you who they belong to.
Oh God.
So once again, babe, we're sitting in the car. We're smoking a little bit of pot when we get home, and you stumble across a bottle of pills. And once again, I told you the Rufalin was not mine. It wasn't prescribed to anyone. It was some strange foreign name.
Whose is it?
I told you this. Well, let's see.
Wait a minute.
There were a lot of people hanging out around the car that night. And all of these things that we found in the car, including the pictures of Maggie Burnz, they were in the passenger seat. So how could it have been me? It really doesn't make any sense. And I sense a little, honestly, I don't want to put my girlfriend on the spot, but I do sense a little bit of jealousy.
Oh boy,
coming from reporter Sam.
From reporter Sam.
Yeah, I'm
not jealous.
had a feeling. Yeah, I can see it in your eyes, Sam. I see
She
a killer. I see a cold-blooded killer.
I think she looks like she wants to
vicious.
sit on that panel.
I'm definitely not jealous.
Ooh.
You look like a jealous type.
Sounds
You're Italian, right?
jealous to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, I can tell. Yeah, yeah.
Because she has hairy arms.
Yeah, that's right.
What?
Her
what
arms
did
are
you
covered.
say?
You can't see those hairy arms.
Do you have hairy arms?
Believe it or not, she does. Show her
Yeah.
arms.
Killers.
Actually,
They're
no,
not
they're
hairy.
not that bad.
You shaved them.
She's waxing them.
She waxed them.
You
today.
waxed them?
I do,
I waxed them
yeah.
for
Killers
her.
always have hairy arms.
I've been trying to make it up to her the past week. I've been waxing her arms. But
Shut your hole.
in all seriousness, Sam, it was not me. And I know that our friends behind the scenes were wondering maybe you could have had something to do with the disappearance. I know you're not jealous of her, but you do get pissed when Maggie Burnz shows up drunk hitting on us, and me especially.
Yeah.
I understand why you'd be pissed, and plus, who doesn't want a seat?
Stop.
Our seat at the female panel. So, what do you think? Let's see, the panties, the pictures, the roofies. What's it going to take for you to believe it wasn't me?
I mean, whose panties are those, really?
They're not mine. So, Ryan.
All right. Well, I'm gonna
In your
Ryan.
car, in the back
In
seat.
your
There's
car.
one.
up?
All right, I'll tell you.
What's
I'll tell you,
up?
babe. There's one piece of evidence which we already mentioned, which you failed to see, and I tried to explain this to you throughout the week. The Hubba promotion stickers. Why are they covered in blood? Why were they in the bottom of the car? I know that I didn't have any Hubba promotion stickers in my car.
I've
my
never
stuff.
even seen a Hubba promotion sticker.
No, you've never been in the Hamptons? They're on every fucking sign out here.
Yeah, no.
That beautiful face of Hubba. That outline.
So you know.
All right, but before we kiss ass to Hubba, babe, you've said your part. I appreciate you coming up here and giving your input, but
I don't know.
I think I'm out of hot water. What do you think? When you see those stickers, come on, is it not obvious that it might have something to do with Hubba Promotions?
I'm sticking with the fan base,
Could
the
be, I
overseas
don't know.
fan base, man.
All right.
That's my opinion.
Let's just get up here. We want Hubba Promotions up here.
I don't know.
Who's going to represent Hubba Promotions tonight? There he is.
Oh,
With the
Steve
lovely
the
beard.
Hubba.
Thank you,
Hubba
Sam. Thank you
Promotions.
so much for. I'm going to face this one later. But in the meantime, I'd like to introduce John Hollop to the show. Hubba, you look a little nervous, but I think it's because there might be some underlying beef with Maggie Burnz.
Don't fucking squint your eyes at me, Hubba. I'm not the one that's here for being a fucking suspect in Maggie Burnz' disappearance. Where were you that night?
There.
With Maggie.
So you are placed at the crime scene.
You were with Maggie that night.
I wasn't with her. I was
Then who were you
around
with?
her.
Then who were you with then?
What proximity were you when you murdered her? Like, were you standing far away from her, or was it with a dagger?
Joe, so far she's just missing. We don't know if she's murdered yet.
Let's hope she's not murdered. In fact, we're hoping the cooler heads will prevail, and Joe is going to be.
Well, how
somewhat
do you just
rational.
go missing without being murdered? Come on, you don't just disappear.
Well,
unless
don't
you're
forget all the
dead.
videos. Like, there's the video that's come up of her hogtied.
Oh yeah.
I mean, she must be alive. Maybe there's the video of
That's
the
why
man
I think
with the saw.
that's why I think it's the overseas because he's looked like some jihadist.
Make a very good point, and they've been demanding ransom money.
But
beard.
Hubba does have a beard though.
Yeah, he really does look
I do have a beard.
one of those
That is
guys.
true.
Oh
Which
shit!
Would lead Gretchen to him.
Exactly. Maggie
That
has a
would've-
beard
yeah.
fetish.
Yeah.
Maggie has a beard fetish. I know exactly what happened.
Yeah, she
Do
likes.
you?
She
Do
came.
you?
She
And
came
And
on.
plus, hang
She
on,
came
I've
on
got
to-
some even more evidence, which we didn't even think about, but Maggie Burnz was actually booked to perform on this very night.
Yeah, I drew a flyer and everything for her. You know, and she goes and fucking gets killed.
And then your stickers are on the scene?
No, but it gets worse than that, Hubba. I mean, we love you as a promoter, but you couldn't pull through and get her the concert. And instead of facing Maggie Burnz, maybe you just decided to get rid of her altogether.
To save your career.
To save your goddamn promotion company.
Is
How
that
does
what
that
it was,
sound?
John?
Dun, dun, dun.
I can see it.
No.
Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes. You can see it. You can tell.
He
There
looks
might be a
nervous.
little red, but
He looks nervous.
But why the blood? Why the blood on the Hubbard promotion sticker?
Yeah.
Why the roofies? Why the panties? And why the pictures of Maggie Burnz? And why have they been masturbated on? All of these questions. And Hubba, I need to ask you, dude.
It's not funny. I know why you're laughing. It's not-
blood's cool.
Masturbation's
but,
not.
semen on my stickers.
Semen on your stickers and blood.
All right, so if
No,
you had
sperm.
to, if you
Semen
had to
are on
point the
boats.
finger at one person tonight, Hubba, one person, who would it be? If it's not
Well-
you, it's not Sam. Who else could have any ties?
Well, I did see Helmet Head dancing
Ooh.
around Gretchen.
Oh, that's right.
I know. I
That's
love
the-
Helmet Head.
You did mention that
Helmet,
earlier.
I love
Someone
you,
mentioned
bro.
that earlier.
But you were hanging around with Gretchen,
No.
and you did have a lot to drink.
And he
know?
came out from the woods. Like, we can't forget,
Yeah.
one peak evidence is that Rob,
Yeah, he was all
Rob
dirty
heard
and
through the
grimy,
grapevine
yeah.
that he came out of the woods, bare ass, completely naked.
Well, shit, that's the
On
smoking
Tuesday.
gun to me.
So, I mean, it really doesn't make much sense.
Was he covered in blood? He was covered in blood.
No, it's,
According to
yeah,
Rob.
Rob's
Is
exaggerating.
sperm-
There was no
sperm and blood?
There's no blood. That's Rob's saying there was shit all over him. That's
Like
we
a
know that's
G.G.
a
Allen
gross
concert.
exaggeration. But there is one thing that I learned, and I have to bring this up. On Thursday, I interviewed Helmet Head one-on-one about homeless life in the Hamptons, and we did find out that pictures were cut out for forms of masturbation.
Yeah, we did.
And when we find
Oh my
pictures
God.
of Maggie Burnz with those stains on them, common sense tells me
Oh
it could
my
be Helmet Head.
God.
Let's get him up here right
That's
now.
the smoking gun right there.
Helmet Head, it's good to have you back. Let's,
right.
Hubba, thank you. You know, you might have pointed the finger at the right guy, but we're going to find out.
I love you, Helmet
All right,
Head.
John. Well, let's.
I love
Let's
you,
go.
Helmet Head.
Let's
Come here.
see what
Maybe
this is all about.
Maybe you'll
Helmet
get
Head.
off this time.
You know, because you definitely dropped the ball
How-
at Old Stove. and
how do you
I'm
know-
really upset with you about
Yeah,
that. So I'm kind of thinking that you did it too.
Those
Disturbing.
pictures were
Greg.
of Selena Gomez, by the way.
Yeah, whatever you want to tell yourself. Until you drink. You drink, and Gretchen becomes Selena Gomez. But
happens
that's
to a
what the
lot of us.
simple
That
vodka's
might
there
be
for.
true.
It happens to a lot of us.
So- How do you know it
Drink
wasn't
and drink, and
mayonnaise?
then Gretchen becomes Selena Gomez.
I mean, all of these signs are pointing to Helmet Head. You know, and also I just got a text from Rob, and it says that a blue car was seen speeding off from the scene of the crime. Now there are two people with blue cars. There's Hubba, and there's Brendan. But that car, left there by Brendan on the scene had its keys in the ignition. So it looks like somebody could have stolen the car. At least that's what all signs are pointing to. Helmet Head, do you know how to drive?
Yes, I'm a very good drunk driver.
Ha!
All right. And now, what's going to explain? You did spend some time in that car. When I think back, you were
What,
really,
the
really
blue
drunk
car?
that night.
The
No,
blue car.
My car.
Your car.
Where we found the roofies, where we found all these things. Why on earth would there be roofies in that car?
In pain.
Why would there be?
Why would there be
a head rush? Simple head rush, dude.
So
But
you were taking the roofies.
Yeah, of course. Who else would it be?
But do you remember taking the roof?
No.
Most people don't.
no.
Yeah.
So literally those are
I
your
probably
roofies.
have, though. In the past, I have, and so it was probably me, too.
Do you
So-
remember killing Maggie Burnz and burying her?
Dude, that's a really big implication. I have no idea what the hell you're talking about.
So you
Bloody
did
stickers.
it,
What
but
about
you don't
the-
remember doing it.
So you did it and you tried to frame Hubba for it.
What?
Yeah, what's the deal
You
with the
guys
stickers
are
then?
fucking whack.
We all
man.
know how much you love
Listen,
Maggie
I was
Burnz.
hanging out with her.
You came to the fucking
Dude,
Old Stove
I was
pub.
hanging out
You
with
had
her.
a job
I tried
to do.
talk to you on stage, but you were so freaking loud I couldn't communicate.
You had a fucking job to do at Old Stove, and you fucking disappeared.
because
still
you
bitter.
wouldn't listen.
Where did you go?
You were in the freaking middle of your act. I couldn't reach you. I'm hanging out with Maggie.
Oh,
Next thing I know,
you were-
I'm in
you
the
were.
car. I've got some panties over my face.
Oh, hang on. Let's see.
I hope you guys heard that shit.
So
he
you
was
were
hanging
hanging out
out
with Maggie.
Burnz.
And you
You
were
had panties
eat-
in your face.
Now
That's
you're
And then
in.
I woke up because I had some sticky taste, like panties, and there was like a freaking panty over my face, and I thought somebody like put some freaking, what do they call that stuff where you knock somebody out? That that gas.
Chloroform?
Yeah. So So I figure that's got to be chloroform. So I like, what the fuck is this? Next thing I know, I find a hammock in the back of the Old Stove pub somewhere back
I don't
there,
even
and
give
I
a fuck what
crash.
you're talking about. You did it.
But what about
You're
the
guilty.
stickers? Hang on. There's still bloody stickers. That
I
were
had
from
to wipe my ass. I had to take a shit.
You shit blood, not shit like everybody else.
Well, I don't know. Apparently.
Yeah, I had to wipe my.
So it must have
Unless
got
something
stuck to
else
your head.
happened.
were you having your period? That
Well, unless something
very
else
unlikely.
All right, so this isn't even funny. So honestly, you might have killed Maggie Burnz.
Honestly, you
Dude,
might have.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I haven't
Arrest
seen
this
that
man.
woman since we were
Yeah,
dancing.
I
and
think
that
we
was
gotta-
a brief
no.
Guys,
encounter.
guys, in all seriousness, get this guy.
Get this
Yeah.
guy.
Fucking,
That's
he's
Real,
a
literally-
grab him.
brief
there's no other
encounter,
way.
man.
Somebody call 911.
Dude,
Call
you're
911 right
listen,
now.
You're overreacting, man.
Somebody
I had
call
nothing
911.
to do with it. I had nothing to do with
Oh
it.
my God! Hang on.
Holy shit.
What the fuck is going on?
The ghost in the building, guys.
It's Maggie Burnz. They're embracing.
Fucking ghost, guys.
Hi, motherfuckers.